Hi, my name is Tammy, and I work from home. In fact, I've been self-employed since about 2000, right around at that time. Um, so over 20 years, various things. This is, it hasn't been all the same thing. And there were, let's see, 4 years that I worked Uber. So even though I was self-employed, you wouldn't quite call that working from home. I did have to leave the house. Nowadays, I don't have to leave the house. And then I didn't for the first, uh, about 17 years of my working from home. And in the beginning, mostly it was content creation type things, writing articles for other people who were building websites, businesses, individuals, what have you. Uh, and then I kind of gradually incorporated a lot of different things. This is my first, well, actually, no, I did kind of dip my foot into the the YouTube uh, world, so to speak, about almost, well, maybe 8 years ago. I didn't have enough time at the time. Um, so I didn't really do much, but I decided to come back, and this is just going to be me just sitting here telling you about my working from home situation, the different things that I do on a regular basis to earn money from home, and roughly how much I make. I'm going to be putting up a weekly, uh, income report, probably on Friday nights. I'll put that up every week to show. And I don't really get paid weekly though, so it might not be weekly. It might be twice a month. Um, from the one main company I work, I get paid twice a month. And then there's a couple of resources that I have that I make that I don't get paid every 3 months because it's a quarterly type thing. And a few other things, kind of money just trickles in when it trickles in. My primary source of income right now is I work for a company that resources for big companies that are looking for to hire on people to work from home. Right now, I actually work three positions for them. I work one for TurboTax, which is a uh, pretty much just around tax season, so from January until mid-April. I'm also currently working for Benefits, which is a government contract opportunity through this company, and it's a good one. It's a good one. It's not all year round for the most part. There are some people that work all year round for it, but mostly people go on for open season, which is just 1 month, and then there's a few of us that stay on for post open for a few extra months there. So I'm working on that at the time moment, and I work for Sylvan, which is a tutoring company. It's nationwide. It's a big, or in fact, in Canada. So I work. It's basically customer service, and that is the main regular income that I have right now. It's a very good company. I'll actually put a link in the description below if you're interested in looking into that. It's pretty easy to get into. They have their own training. They pay for your training for any of the positions you work for them, and they pay you to go through the training. So there's no cost to you ever, which I will never. And that is my real. Uh, I don't know what's my mantra. Okay, I don't pay to work unless it's something now. Okay, with YouTube, I'm going to invest in some tools here every once in a while. I just bought a gimbal for my phone for the camera. This is the first time I've ever had one. There's a few times I've wished I'd had one, um, but so I'll invest in stuff like that. That is mine, and it's mine forever to use in whatever I want to use it for. And got a little mic. I've had that for a while. So, but I won't pay to work for a company ever, ever, ever. That's rule number one. Because there's a few other companies similar to the one that I work with that do the same kinds of things, and some of their employees are happy with it. There's nothing I'm going to say bad, but most of them require you to pay for something, whether it's the training, although most of them don't, but there's a couple that do. Or you have to pay for your own background check. Now, this company that I work for does do background checks, but they pay for it. You do not pay for it. Um, they all that kind of stuff. I will not pay even a penny to work for somebody else. I'll pay some money to work for myself to try things out. So, like this. This is an experiment. See how well it does. See if it works out. Or if it's not, I'm just going to have fun talking to you guys. And that's okay too. But it's my thing. Okay. I'm not going to pay to work for somebody else. Not ever. The money should flow to you, not away from you if you're going to work from home. Always remember that. Make that a mantra. It's a real important one. It really is, because it's too easy to get those companies to have you paying to do this or that, and then you end up never making anything or little or not enough to make it worthwhile. Just don't. So this was just my introduction. I'm really kind of running quick today because I actually have another shift to do for the company I work for tonight, and so I want to go ahead and just wanted to say hello, and I hope you come back. I'm going to be posting some more a couple times a week. I'll come back and post a couple times a week about things that worked for me, things that might work for you, things that I heard about or seen, places you can look to find work online so you can work from home, the pros and cons. There are a few. There's a lot of pros. One of the biggest is you never have to deal with rush hour traffic to get back and forth to work or leave the house to go to work. My commute is a whole 15 feet from my bedroom to the back. Well, more than 15 feet, but 50 feet from the back bedroom to the front bedroom. Um, but there's a few cons too. There are. And I'll go over all of that. And I'm really looking forward to doing this little journey here and going over everything. So I hope you come back, and it's really nice to meet you all, and have a great night. Bye now.